Sources familiar with internal Customs and Border Protection data have confirmed to Fox News that officers so far have encountered 171,000 illegal immigrants in the month of March alone. In 1 month. That's a 418% increase from March of last year. But that does not represent the total of people who crossed over. Those are the ones who were caught. Those are just the ones that we know about. The real number is higher, much higher. How high is it? It's high enough to change this country forever in every conceivable way. It's high enough to devalue your political power as a voter. It's high enough to subvert democracy itself. It's high enough to make this country a different place. But again, we don't know the number. Why is that? We have absolutely the right to know. We should demand to know now. Clay Higgins is a member of Congress from the state of Louisiana. He was at the border recently, and he has what seems to be a more realistic understanding of what exactly is happening there. And so we're happy to have him tonight. Congressman, thank you for coming on. What do you think the real number of people crossing, foreign nationals crossing illegally, purely contemptuous of our laws, into our country every month?
Well, during the month of March, Tucker, the real number is closer to 250,000. If you have 172,000 apprehensions or interdictions, then the real number of illegal crossings would be somewhere close to 250,000, because we've never caught 100% of the illegal crossings, as everyone knows. A good solid number to keep in mind historically has been about 85%. And now, because the Biden policies have pulled law enforcement primary mission men and women off of the border and out of law enforcement roles into processing centers to help with those guys are overwhelmed. The numbers are just too much. Obviously, the interdiction percentages have gone down. So if you have 172,000 documented law enforcement interactions with illegal crossings, and you're running an interdiction percentage of around 70% now, that's what my sources tell me, then the 250,000 illegal crossings in the month of March becomes a frighteningly real number. It's all 100% due to the Biden policies and the lack of law enforcement, the lack of allowing law enforcement to do their job. When you pull these men off of their primary mission, which is securing the border, and task them with processing centers, when law enforcement on the border becomes facilitators of illegal crossing, then you've opened the floodgates. And I didn't even expect it to be as bad as it is. For a month or longer, I've been saying we would have 150,000 in March. It's a lot higher than that.